What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss Terrell. Thank you so much for stopping by Esteemed Queen and Mentality. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe down below. Hit that notification bell. And I think I said leave me a comment down below. So, again, I would like to thank everybody that's making it possible for this channel to grow. And so today's Tea Talk topic is very interesting. And it's definitely something that we need to talk about. When we look at how we have progressed forward from where we've been, we have a lot of things, again, to be grateful for and thankful for. But I think the ultimate way of showing that type of appreciation will for you to understand what it is for you to think and to do differently in order for you to change your life. A lot of people think like, oh, well, I need a therapist. Yeah, some of us do. Some of us really, really do. Okay. I'm not going to take that from us. No one's perfect and not everybody can be a life coach. But I will say that when it comes to being able to change your life, everybody has an opportunity to do so. And it's really all in how you learn to move and how it is that you're going to move forth with what you know that's different. And I know it's harder than me just sitting here saying it, but again, a real life experience, you can change your own life. It sucks today, it sucked yesterday, hell, it may have sucked a week before, but you're able to change that in more ways than you know. I've said this many times before. I still stick with it. People who know of me know me to say this. When you wake up every day and you don't put on the same clothes and you're willing to just get up and do the same routine, that's you having hidden faith that the next day isn't going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. It's going to be different. It's going to be different. And in order to be able to understand that, I think of it like this. When it comes to a point where you're watching TV, right? And your show goes off. I don't know about y'all, but like, say for instance, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock where I live, Big Bang Theory comes on. I love that show. I don't care what nobody else has to say about me. I love that show. So with me loving that the Big Bang Theory comes on between the 7 and 8 o'clock hour, once that hour is done and my show goes off, if I want to tune into what comes thereafter, I have that choice. But I also have the choice of changing the channel. Just like how in life, if you don't like your situation, you don't like your circumstances, you don't like, the relationship, whatever the case may be, you can change the channel. If that hour is up, you change the channel. You go to something else that you like, right? So when I think about changing the channel and being able to change my life, I think about moving forward. In order to move forward, you have to think forward. Everything that happens in your life, I feel like this. In life, when you meet people, you always are going to meet people that have probably 9 times out of 10 already been what you're about to go through. So that's God's way of sending you an angel to help you cope and get through your season in your trench. All right. So in order for you to get through your trench, you have to have something to look forward to. A lot of times we say it's material. Oh, I want this car. I want this house. Yeah, that's great. They're material things. Mind over matter. So you got to think forward. When you think forward, don't think about the material. Think about what it is and where it is that you're trying to go, how you're trying to get there. That's part of you moving forward. The locomotion. How are you going to get there? When you think forward, you are able to change your channel. You're able to change your life because you're no longer settling for the things that once was. Now you're thinking about the things that are going to be able to propel you forth. And just like any successful entrepreneur, you have to be able to go through certain trials and tests to be able to figure out what that right ingredient or that right recipe is. You can't just start in one spot and say, okay, well, it's good, just add some salt and pepper. No, maybe some people don't like salt. Maybe some people don't like pepper. Maybe just so happens there's different types of salts. Have you tried every salt that's gone with it? Have you tried every salt that's out here? No, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So when you change the channel, you're changing your mentality. You're changing what you look forward to. You're changing what can be your asset to elevate you to the next level. That's all a part of your elevation, is being able to think forward, to think different, to move different. And when you're able to look forward, you have to be able to be strong-willed. You can't look forward and then just drop the ball and be like, well, I mean, it was just a thought. Yeah, and not everybody's going to sit here and just keep taking word after word after word. You have to be strong-willed to understand, like, look, you're going to have shit that comes your way. You're going to have people that get in your way and be a distraction. And you're going to have to understand that there's going to be certain people that come through your way, your avenue, your lane, your expressway, your court, your street, that really they're not there for anything but to see if you're focused. So when you move forward and you think strongly and something comes across your path that you know is a distraction, you're going to know, because it's going to try to divert you off of the lane and off of the avenue that you're supposed to be on. But if you're strong-willed, you'll be able to look past that, see the bullshit, and be able to keep it pushing. Some things are just to be stop signs for you to look both ways before you cross the street. And it is what it is. How long are you going to allow yourself to sit there and mourn what you lost when you have all this world out here to be able to capture? I'm not. I know hell I'm not. I'm not going to waste my time mourning what's not going to allow me to move forward to change my life. You see how that works? Take it as it comes. Take it as it goes. Everybody is a lesson. Everyone's an experience. If you didn't appreciate it when you had it, deuces, that's all you. Take that L. Take that L. But in order for me to move forward, I can't think weak-minded. Weak-minded people don't survive. Weak-minded people become slaves because they don't know any other way to stand on their own 2 feet, to make things happen. If someone came across in your life for you to be able to show you how to make things happen, how to make things shake, how to make things move, then, that's to be able to help you change your life. Appreciate those people. There are not a lot of people like that out here. So that's an ingredient to help you move forth. Not everyone's supposed to stay in your life, but if they're to teach you something to move forth, take that and move forth. Be strong-minded about it and move forth. At the end of the day, when you put on a new attitude and you refocus, your attention isn't on the same thing, but you keep what lessons you've learned and you move forth. That's how you change your life. And, I have to think of it like this. In order for me to move forth, I have to take in the victory, though I may have been a victim. Because sometimes being a victim is a good thing, being that you survived something so you're able to help someone else understand and you can relate to them. It's not always a thing of, oh, well, things happen to me because. Yeah, finish the sentence, because 9 times out of 10, there's folks out here that are between school and education and streets, and they think streets are going to get them further. And there's some people that are willing to avoid the streets and be able to say, look, this is where I'm at. This is what it is. This is what's going to be. I'm not with this. I'm not with that. I'm moving forward. You don't have no need to explain shit to nobody moving forward or why it is that you want to do better. Fuck them. If they're not going to be with you being better, then they're better off by themselves. Ain't no east, west, north, south about it. Just keep it pushing. But in order for you to change your life, You're going to have to put some things into a perspective. And the perspective is if it's not going to help me move forward, and it's not going to help me be strong, if it's not going to help me be determined, it's not going to help me change my life. If my show is off, but I'm watching something that does not carry my attention throughout the next hour, 5 minutes, etc., if it's not the same thing that I was interested in the hour before, I'm not going to be interested the hour after. Everything changes when you allow it to, when you accept it to. My hour's over, my show's over. All right, cool. You can pop in the DVD or you can try to find something else. But the bottom line is you change the channel. You can change your life. You can change what makes you happy. You can change what makes you sad. It all depends on what you think about. It all depends on how strong-willed you are to stay focused. And it's all about how much you want to get to that finish line. It's not easy for everybody because everybody wants to play a victim. Again, we have more narcissists in this generation than ever because of social media. And when people quit to play the victim, everybody's thinking like, oh, well, I'm going to be on their side because I feel sorry for them. Okay, well, that's not motivating me. That's not motivating me. You're not even queen-minded, so I can't even fuck with you. That's not helping me. That's not helping you. So when you get out of the mindset of, oh, I'm a victim of this, and you start saying, look, you know what? I had the victory over this because guess what? I made it through. I got by it. I got past it. I got through it. I got over the trenches. No one has to tell me shit about what I've been through. I've been through it. That's how you got to be. But use what you've been through to help you catapult forth. If you don't want to be in the same predicament, if you don't want to be in the same situation, use what you've been through. How hard was it for you to go through it? How long did you mourn your loss of what you've been through? Now that you've been through all of that, what did you get up and learn? Or did you get up yet? In order to change your life, you got to get up. You know, not everything is to be able to knock you down. If something died, die with it. You were a bad person. You didn't understand. Great. Move on. Be strong-willed and move on. That's all it takes. You being willing to say, I am strong-willed and I will move on. You're great. You're in a good place to change your life. But no one can change your life for you if you're not willing to put emphasis on what your effort is. Because at the end of the day, the happiness really all boils down to who's willing to carry it and who's willing to try and aim for it. If you out here hopping on everybody else's happiness, saying, oh, well, I'm happy if you're happy, that doesn't make any sense. They got their own life. So how you happy if they happy? A lot of people fake the funk and play with bullshit. So guess what? It ain't about when they happy. They gonna be happy in their time. But as I got mine, half mine, I'm gonna be in my time and I'm gonna be happy. You know, you piggybacking off of somebody else's energy, that's a dangerous game to play when you don't know what you playing with. Especially in the dark. So be mindful of the fact of you got the same 24 hours, same 365, same 366 days to be able to go out here, live your best life, hashtag it, put it on Instagram, and tell somebody else that's coming up underneath you in another generation on how great it was and how much you felt fulfilled in the lessons that you learned and what your purpose is. But you cannot do that if you're sitting around here on your ass saying woulda, coulda, shoulda, and you're not understanding that even if you don't have batteries in your remote, you can always get up and go to the TV and change your channel. Just as much as you can change your friends, you can change your life, you can change your phone number, you can change your address, you can change your mindset, you can change your car, shit, you can change your clothes, but you can start over. But it's all up to you. So, be sure that you like, share, and subscribe down below. And I will see y'all on the next Tea Talk. Love y'all.